Yeah, there's a saying that the senior minister I work with often says that culture eats programming for breakfast. And so it's creating a culture and a gospel confidence. You'd agree?
Yeah, and that's why your best evangelists are almost inevitably always people who've just become Christians.
Yeah.
They don't know that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
They don't fear that. It worked for them. They know it works because
Yeah.
they come see a man who told me everything I ever did.
Yeah.
You know, and also they love the church because they've never experienced any downside.
Yeah.
Everything's, grass is green, rose is red, sky's bluer.
Yeah.
So they're good with that. And I think the best thing you will ever do in evangelism is get people to love Jesus more.
Yeah.
So they want to share him with people.
Yeah.
For example, I'll just give you one example. I'm doing an outreach event in a bookstore, and a woman comes in, and this is one of my favorite memories ever, and doubtless there'll be people who listen to this who've heard this story before, but it still amazes me. So, secular bookshop, woman comes in, buys a coffee and a Danish, and comes in, and then she hears over the microphone, sees me standing there with maybe 40 people around. As far as she's concerned, a God botherer, someone talking about God. So she went right over into the corner, a big shop, far away as she could go, turned her back to me, just to make sure. I mean, of course, this is Scotland, and she paid for her coffee and, Danish.
And it's cold outside, so she's got to eat it somewhere.
There's no way that she was going to walk out.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, she's sitting down at the front, and she asked the very last question. And she says, David, I was furious. I said, yeah, I saw. She says, but I've been fascinated by what you've been saying. She says, but I just want to ask you one question. How do you know that God loves you? And I said, I don't mean in general. Don't give me all that rubbish about God loving the world and everybody and we're all special, because we're not all special. So he said, just you. How do you know personally that God loves you? Well,
what did you say?
Galatians 2:20, the Son of God loved me and gave himself for me. And I said, that for me, and I need to explain to you the cross and the atonement. And I explained it. And as I'm explaining it, her eyes are wide open, her mouth is wide open, her eyes are popping, And at the end, she looked at me and she said, David, I'm not saying I believe that. But if that's true, that's the most wonderful thing I've ever heard. And afterwards, when I was doing a debrief with the Christians who were there, I said, do you know this? At that point, I think that woman got the cross better than any of us. Because she was amazed. And we're going, yeah, the cross.
Yeah.